Jocko, I coach high school football. What should I do with the star athlete who segregates himself and won't participate in hard drills, or won't participate hard in drills?
Yeah. Now, this one I actually thankfully remembered that I said I would do this because when I got this is a Twitter question. And I responded to this Twitter question in one word. So, he says, I got this guy, star athlete, he won't participate in drills. What should I do with him? I responded in one word: bench.
I saw that, by the way.
So of course, then people start saying, well, it's and I was like, yeah, I know. We're on Twitter, right? We're on Twitter. There's more to it than what's happening. I just answered 798 questions, and this was 799. So not going to go into full detail. But then as people were kind of chiming in, I was like, okay, I'll answer this on the podcast so we can go into it a little bit more. Because yes, you're a coach, you're a leader. And obviously, I talk about this all the time. Leadership is a nuanced thing. It takes balance. It takes maneuvering. It takes chess playing. It takes mental jiu-jitsu. It takes all those things, right? So the obvious answer of just like bench, right. That's my meathead answer. And fundamentally, we'll get to it. And fundamentally, that may be the result. But let's dive into it a little bit more. Who's the kid? What's his deal? What's his background? What's his attitude? Where's he coming from? What's his family life? Or what's his family life like? What's his past performance? What's his record? What year is he in school? I mean, there's all kinds of things we need to know, right? So now once we've sort of figured out what he like, now that any one of those things, any one of those variables is gonna change our course of action a little bit, because being a leader doesn't mean you get to follow cookie cutter results or cookie cutter solutions to things, right? You're dealing with human beings, and every single human being is different, and every single human being has a little craziness to him that you cannot predict. So we're dealing with a kid. Guess what? A 16-year-old boy. That kid is even more unpredictable and even more crazy than most, right? Because he's got testosterone flowing through his system. He's chasing girls. He's just going crazy. He's not secure with himself yet. He's got zits on his face. He's got things going on. He's got issues. And so this kid's crazy, and we're trying to deal with him. Now, most kids can they get through that, and they're still participating with the team. This kid's not. So one of the first things I always say this: you got somebody that's not stepping up into leadership position, or they're not wanting to, you put them in charge of it. You say, hey, Echo, I want you to run this drill. I think the way I'm watching you perform on the field, I think you could really lead this drill well. I want you to lead this drill and show these guys what's up. Right? Oh. So you know what I mean? Like, you got a little fired up face on your look just there. So that might take his attitude, and now instead of me saying, hey, Echo, you got to do this drill like everyone else, I already know that you don't want to do that. So I'm elevating you a little bit, giving your ego a little push, a little massage, and maybe you feel good about that now. And I say, hey, you can run this drill faster than anyone else. I want you to lead it. I want you to show them how to do it. I want you to make our team better. Boom. All of a sudden, you're getting a little fired up. So that's one solution type, right? I'm just giving kind of a broad solution type. So another solution type is, and this is real easy, is when you're talking to someone that you want to improve their performance, you don't go to them and say, hey, you need to get better, because you're just, right now, you're letting the whole team down. Right. And you're just, you think you're all good. You think you're so good that you don't need to coach, you don't need to run drills with the team. You need to run drills with the team. Now your attitude is, what are you talking about? So instead of saying that, I'm going to ego you up a little bit and say, hey, man, I'm going to talk to you. I got to talk to you because I see so much potential with you, with your game. I see your athletic ability, and I see the way that the other guys on the team look at you. You might not sense it. They look up to you. You're a leader, whether you want to be a leader or not. And the potential that you have as an athlete is not going to come to fruition unless you at least get some of your potential as a leader in line. So the reason I want you to run these drills isn't to make you better. I already know you're good. I already know you're good at the drills. The reason I want you to run these drills is because I want you to be even better. I want you to reach your potential. And by the way, you helping run these drills is going to make the team better. And the better the team does, the better you're going to do. The more scouts we're going to hear looking at you. So there's that. And obviously I'm going to explain to him why the drills are important for him and for the team and for him and the team together for everyone to reach their potential. So those are good too. And I guess overall, broadly, what I'd be doing this whole time is talking to the person, talking to the individual, trying to figure out what his reasons were for not wanting to participate in the drills. And then countering those reasons with logical answers. And, saying, hey, here's why it's important, and explaining it to him. And then eventually you're going to get to a point where my coaching, my explaining, my maneuvering, my mental jiu-jitsu, none of it's worked. And he's still telling me, I'm not running the drills. I don't need to. Cool. Bench.